And we are back with part 2 to Monika Before story. Had to got the name right. But last time we got like the main part of the story. Like I said, 11 endings. It's gonna be a very long series. And yeah, we'll go for another 2 hours in Yuri's route. And yeah, we'll keep where we left off. Will isn't with me right now because I haven't seen him. I've tried to give him a text, tell him, oh, if he wants to hop in, feel free. So he might hop in halfway through this video. Who the fuck knows? But I have let him know. So I'm recording now. But if he does hop in halfway through, I'll introduce him and all this other shit. Run on my own. Nothing I do though. Low back to a save. So we ended off on a day of Royal Home. Interesting. So like I said, I'll go up for 2 hours, and we'll go for Yuri's route, obviously. Here we go. Inferno. Great start. Cacophony. Cool. Actually, I think that would be Monika. Effulgence? Yeah. Goddess? No, Goddess would be like... Fuck it. Okay, that's Yuri, cool. I was that is Monika. Vertigo? Yeah. Nice. Nice. Fuck yeah, I want to roll. Facade. Interesting. Stage, infinite. Oh, infinite will be Monika 100%. Infinite choices. Leftist? Ooh, leftist neutral. Ooh. So there's a neutral option. So it's like if you don't want to take any of them as there's neutral options. Okay, that's really cool. So you can write like to yourself. That's interesting. There's actually a neutral option. Because none of them jumped. Okay, I'll have to say that when I look at the endings. There are 11 endings, so that could be a possible ending then. I have to think about it. Uncontrollable. Delete would be Monika. Waterfall? Intellectual. Graveyard. Restrains. Oop. Oh, there's Monika. Infallible. Eternity would be Monika. Captain of Monika. Tweet is Natsuki. Vivacious. Extreme. Epiphany. Climax. Alright, cool. So we've made a Yuri poem. Let's see what the fuck happens. Hopefully everything's still working. Yep. Oh, good. Are we ready to the club room? Yesterday was rather uneventful, but I think... That sound, it was a piano. Oh, Monika playing piano. I should probably head over to the literature club because my mum was waiting for me. But this piano... I guess that time, maybe I should check it out. Past the empty classrooms to a part of the school I usually visit. The sounds of the piano had long stopped, but the lingering echoes guide me to a scheduled room near the end of the hallway. I enter through the door. Is anyone there? Oh, yep, Monika gathered. Hey, Blue. Didn't think I'd see you here. What a surprise, huh? I should be asking why you were here. You planning on joining the music club? The festival's a few days away. I can hear your button press from a mile away. Well, key press, whatever. Applied smile. It's just a new room, you know. I kind of felt drawn to the place. Like I was meant to be here. Meant to be here? I realized the seriousness tone of the thing and I tried to lighten up. Well, had a hunch sooner or later you would end up here. Maybe it's because of what happened yesterday. But honestly, we should put that past behind us. That sounds good, Blue. Oh, that's nice. Like I said, I actually have these notes floating in my head, maybe I can just let them all go. They seem to remind me of bad memories. Just let me hear the piano. Here you go. Thank you. I'm rather surprised she gave up on that piano without resistance or hesitation. Well, it seems. Oh, of course. Dun 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 dun. Your reality. Dun 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 dun. I wish I could play that theme. I can only play My Confession. I can feel Monika shudder as the notes dance in the air. That sound. It was a piece for my old club. I feel like I've finally taken over things. Let's not go back to place ever again. Alright. Just stay behind and try a little more. After all, I've had some practice. Interesting. As I start the classroom, I clear my throat and speak loudly. Oh yeah, of course, I'm the president. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Monika told me she was practicing piano. Yeah. Oh fuck. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up a piano? Well, maybe not determination on Blue's part. He was helping me with my headache earlier. But I feel better now. Hope we can end on a good note, puns. I'd rather the podcast stay here than best around the library or whatever. I'm surprised that Blue's actually very good. I never really saw him play the piano before. Maybe we could put that for games for the festival. Remember that club? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it was for each of us. We'll have to contribute our talents for the festival too. It's so weird because I'm the president. I'm the president of the club. It's very, very weird. I can't wait for the festival, Fried Squid. What did you complain about yesterday? Yeah, the fried squid bit. Yep, fried squid. Oh, come on, you say I like squid? I know, like, in Japan, calamari is like a really, like, big thing, but, like, really now, fried squid? You could have phrased it better. You of all people. It's right, your name. Yeah, Monika. Stupid pun. Don't eat squid? But I think our vice president's missing. Where is Siri, anyway? Oh, there you are. Is Siri depressed? Hey, Siri. Yeah. So this timeline, I'm guessing Siri's depressed, Yuri started self-harming issues, now he has abuse issues, I'm guessing. By assumption. Eh? He's spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to anyone else. Huh? Everything's alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? This feels like you're a little off. Sorry for stupid things. You want to so much about me? I'm fine, see? Yeah. Oh, Siri. I feel bad for you. Did I just check if I haven't got everyone? Well, alright, if you say so. Let's just ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Siri recently. I tell me approach Monika. What's that? That's a little strange, but have you noticed anything with Siri recently? Maybe we don't turn too much, but she seems a little downcast today. You think so? I think. She may be, huh? Maybe she had a bit of a rain cloud. Whatsoever you mean. The term together for whenever she just hits the total sadness happens, yep. Oof. Something wrong? I was supposed to keep that a secret. We're trying to get her some medication and stuff. Okay, so they do know she's depressed. Alright. Yeah, antidepressants and shit. She's never really liked this. But maybe I don't expect how fucking hell. I didn't really spend as much time with the dude with her. She was really dismissive about the class. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you have things, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, it does kind of take its toll on me. But don't tell her that. I do love her, Blue. I think the best course of action is to leave her alone for now. Well, the festival's a few days away. We should maximize our time. Oh yeah, we should. Good thinking, Mr. President. All the time I say Mr. President reminds me of, like, Sonic Adventure 2. More assignments, logistics of things. I think I'm starting to daydream. You better hurry up as fucking I saw poems reading planned. Fucking hell, I can't speak English. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Is Yuri watching me? I was checking something else. Someone put a text in Discord. I glanced around the room. Yep, I called it. Good old Bay. Suddenly I noticed Yuri peering from over a book, which looks away screaming with a flustered look on her face. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation with her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, didn't do anything. But I can tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Wow, it's something that I do a lot. Yeah, personal relation. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. Oh my god, Yuri. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry for causing any concern. Don't apologise. Your troubles aren't only the concern for those who willingly share the concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'd be glad to listen. It's really not big of a deal. I was feeling a little bit easy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she did it off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit to me. It's like I happened one if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I mean to say something stupid. It's not that I did what you misunderstood. Sarah and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I guess we're classmates for a long time. Oh, I see. Yeah, because I want to date you. Lol. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Maybe I was reading a little in too much. Blue, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well I may know them. Very true. Ah, so you think it might be something different after all? I think I'd say Yuri's a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what they may be going on inside her head. Yeah, depression. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behaviour today too, and also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. So Yuri, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But do we put it that way? She's my vice president, that's all. If I was to get into an accident, I'd have to depend on her to get it all through. And she can't do that if... Yuri said I sleep with my eyes, her expression is gentle and curious. Embarrassed I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold, even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. Yep. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you give me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we hear some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be thinking about buying off this whole thing anyway. Fuck yeah. Oh, who am I kidding? To speed things up, I should probably start the poem activity. Okay, everyone, why don't we share our poems now? Before we knew it, everyone's back to normal. Everything goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. Yuri? Blue, you're rightly to improve the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. That's the wrong way of putting it. This never came naturally to me, but I've been able to prove so much thanks to you. You're really the example we're chasing after. Is that so? You're getting smart to yourself. This feeling. I got the chance to share my writing. Aww. I never thought I would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you never even share with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Okay. During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Yeah. So she's talking about how she eats alone. Correspondence and reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You can say I really enjoy reading. That's one way to put it anyway. But books are full of fucking hell. English degree. Books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know how to make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Fucking agreed. Same with video games. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? Yeah, Yuri. This is one of the reasons why I like Yuri so much, because it's literally what I'm doing right now. There are people that ain't gonna tell you you're wrong, which is again sad, but it's true. So you end up liking them more. And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for space now all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. Oh, of course, because of the structure. Yeah. They don't hate me for acting like I know it all. People say that about you. I'm not a know-it-all, Blue. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people seem as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. Yeah, that's sad. I started sharing it with you. That I really understood what I was missing all this time. I haven't really done anything, except give out the assignment and all. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. I speak too slowly, I second guess myself all the time, I read too deeply into things, but every time you always treat me just like everyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I made this club hoping I'll make friends. I would say I have at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. Really are friends now, aren't we? Aww. She smiles, she does it. Do you want to show me a poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Of course, it goes into the light part 2, we already know this poem. I hand back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Oh yeah, just keep it. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how to respond. Hard to figure out what it's all about. I don't know if I'm going to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having it even harder to speak than usual. Does this all mean a lot to you? I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we can spend time together. I once tried to hand the poem back to her, but instead you rejected stuff and pushes it back towards me. You can keep it if you want. Yeah, I can keep it. I'd love to. You make me feel nice. How about we turn the video sometimes? Yeah, don't worry. I think you can do a good job. I guess you should move on. You have the other members' poem to worry about. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. Nice one, Yuri. Alright, see you, Yuri. Harrison, my bud. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can really tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. What the poem was really meant for it. Well, managed to making new friends, like I was hoping. Oh, Sayori. That makes me really happy, does it? And you're happy too, right? Leaving this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Blue. Sayori, is something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. A painful headache. I wonder why. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I think I might go home a little early today. Sayori, give me this little break as your vice president, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I say anything else, Joe cheerfully walks out the classroom. Natsuki's gonna shut me down because of the Yuri poem. Yeah, no thanks. Even next. Yeah. Alright, Monika. The interesting one. Well, hello. Hi, President Blue. The festival's coming up soon. And we should think about the poems we perform. Well, leading this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give us some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I don't want to take a poem holding my hands. This one's interesting. Interesting? Well, yeah. I went over Sayori's, Yuri's, and Natsuki's poem, and I think I could see which side you're kind of aligning to. I wasn't really expecting anything mind-blowing, but for a literature club like this, we're all making good progress. It's good stuff since we're near the festival and everything. I'm mostly glad that we're all trying our best for things. Well, of course we are. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? I thought we had a certain wavelength or something. It's like every day that you find a mirror image of yourself when you come to expression. Interesting. But maybe it's meant to be in a way. Like yin and yang and all that stuff. Chiaroscuro. Really? Well, I guess I always tried a little bit experimental. Yeah, you're right. I'm a little sorry for how it went. Oh, no. You do you. Such is the fate that those who exert their will on things. The best rule of thumb to go by, really, is to realize nothing is never really under your control. I learned that quite recently. Yeah, fucking clearly. Margaret holds her poem to me like nothing ever happened. I can tell from the tone of her voice that she's hiding some kind of sadness in her. So, I'll share a poem to you now. Alright. Bridge. This is new. After the day I searched with a little hope of lost memory. Oh, this is gonna be like about breaking the fourth wall. The leafy bridge that leads me home. The smell of cupcakes and coffee, tea and breakfast, memories that linger. A meaning, a purpose, a hole in the wall, a feather in time, a lady in waiting. I walk with a keyboard behind me, playing black and white. Tormented by fragments of a dream of the bridge. Yeah. Clever. The leafy bridge that leads me home, but a voice cries out to me. Yeah. There is no need to leave, because home is where the heart is. Yeah, it's about, accepting fate. Because she's, trapped in a game. She's like, oh, even if I can't go to where I want to go, I'm gonna accept it. It's being, voracious. Like the way we had Veracity. If you're looking for the inspiration behind this one, well, you know, I feel like learning and looking for answers and that sort of thing would give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into that. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Foreshadowing and self-awareness. You know, there's one thing I noticed. I just think everyone in this club is writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? No, just flustered. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that best than anyone. If you're still capable of knowing, that is. What do you mean by that? Nothing, really. Forget it. Interesting. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Hold on a second. It's just me says, yeah, that's clever. Something still sounds a bit unusual. That's right. You divide your usual catchphrase addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Yeah, okay, everyone. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing of something terrible about to happen. Yeah, fucking Sayori. Sayori about to hang herself, no. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, isn't she? It's almost like everyone's bound to turn off a little when she's not around. Where's actually went off to anyway? I thought she went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! Oh, she actually wasn't feeling so well, went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? I've also have to go home to pick the Fridays because of the festival? It's meant to be vice president. First of all, it's the rain call for her, and second, she's kind of being avoiding me today. She doesn't want to force it. Whew. Like curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? We did this kind of thing before. Sayori, she just needs some time alone. And plenty of love. She has some difficulties to deal with. Anyway, with the festival coming up, Blue needs to figure out the rest of the preparations himself, so if you need a temporary vice president or anything, I can fill in. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle it by yourself? Challenge accepted. I've already sent Sayori a text message to get her to help design poetry pamphlets. Monika should work on assembling and printing, plus maybe advertising. Since she's pretty smart and famous, if that makes sense. Not to mention being really pretty. Glad to hear it. Nice. I've already got some plans going on my head. Like, maybe rehearse a cool slogan or put the Join the Literature Club papers on the public boards. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help Blue come for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. And Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. We're all having a rough time. That would be the case. But if we can't take initiative, then we won't grow as a club. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere, of course. Your mind is always racing, I see. Seeing Monika in charge is really interesting. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Blue. The one who's truly useless. Hell, you came up all this on your own. I didn't even know how I got the president title. Don't say that. In fact, we'll all have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'll probably go a long way to give one of us a hand. You can always help me out as well. I really appreciate that. That's... As Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with all my club members, how on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't have to beg, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like you want to give me a choice, and it should be saying it, but anyway. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned you could like to handle baking on your own. Blue may be not around if you're making a bit of a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations. I never said that! How can we make a few decorations anyway? I'd like to make an excuse for Blue. Oh, fuck. And baking, is it? Oh, then I go, guys, let's just settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Blue to decide he'd like to contribute. Besides, he has to be trained as temporary vice president, you know, so I'm sure he's interested in... This is just who we're replacing! I'm surprised as well. Sorry, I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Blue, you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Yuri. Duh, because I'm going for the Yuri route. Well, I'll probably just help out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you about saying something mean. No, I was just saying... So you'll be helping Yuri then, Blue? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance would be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, you able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said it'd be fine. Okay. Yeah, fucking hell, Natsuki. So, is that everything we to go over? Yeah, I should be able to. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I'm supposed to be looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Blue? Me? Oh, I guess you could say I'm interested in to see how it turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Blue picked me, and also, your cupcake is the best. Aww. Cupcakes and tea. Ignore us crying. Why? Well, I'm not acting immature. I already knew that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden? I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I say anything bad. Mark and I always take aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far from a comfort zone. Yuri's trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she's trying to say something to Sayori this time like this. Because Sayori would help everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah? We'll do the best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Let's get out of here then. Interesting, okay. With that, I guess the day is about to end. Everyone has started a good time. Even if Sayori left a little earlier, Mark took the time to pitch her ideas by raising awareness about how to leverage the club on the day of the festival. Yuri talked about the selection of aromas for the club to raise atmosphere, as well as having to bring enough cup to visitors. Natsuki raised concerns about purchasing ingredients, to which we all pulled money for. I guess all that's left is to do with my tip of the day. Oh god, the tip of the day. Before we leave, here's Blue's writing tip of the day. Very difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Interesting. Don't forget to save your game. So I guess this game still has fourth wall breaks. But I'm also going to save, just because. Yeah, I'm guessing this still has fourth wall breaks. Interesting. Yuri approaches me. Yeah? I turn around. Sorry. I realised I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe I slipped my mind. So you got my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You're not actually phone numbers. Okay. That'll be stuff at my house tomorrow. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that'd be one good job since I'm helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I prefer going to yours. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. So I actually matter much anyway. I hope I managed to make myself. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not near as creative as you are. I don't underestimate yourself, Blue. Sorry, don't underestimate yourself. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think I do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason that you have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks herself with an extremely tense expression. You're overthinking this. You want me to point out that you're overthinking, right? Huh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? She looked straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. Yuri fights a relaxed expression. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. The thoughts of today put me in a static mood. I'm going to spend a lot of time with Yuri tomorrow. My anxiety is through the roof, even though I've got pretty used to handling her at this point. Oh god, of course. Is there a chance that makes something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to make my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. So we still going to visit Sayori? It's already Saturday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I really like how they changed the lighting on the images to make it like, oh, if it's night, if it's dawn, if it's dusk. Really cool. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert. There's doubts, yeah, it's the same. Meanwhile, a bit of text occasionally. She's extremely apprehensive at first. But putting Yuri aside, I'm headed to Sayori. Yeah, we're gonna go visit Sayori about depression. Monika said, oh, not this music. Not the music has that. Oh, I see the Sayonara track. Rather than asking, I simply text them coming over, much like we've done in the past. The house is quiet. Sayori is anyone on the first floor. Oh, fuck's sake. Please tell me she's okay. Sayori? Okay, she is. Fuck, you know. Hi, Blue. Sayori forces a smile when she tells she's different. A long time. Feels like a year. Not much really changes, is it? Stuffed animals. Here more often, it'll be such a mess. Well, we never really did like math or language class. Fuck's sake. I see. How come you say what's close today? Are you supposed to say Yuri? Yeah, but how did you know that? Monika told me. She's my best friend, right? It's very natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations. Ah, that's true. But what about you? You want to get a task for Monday? Of course. I'm coordinating with her other members online. She didn't have to be up or anything. Oh, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more sides between us, so it says in a different direction. Everything about her behaviour is already uncharacteristic. I feel like that's the point. I just wanted to tell you what we were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide from me. I know you too well. It's still good, Blue, eh? Something feels wrong about everything. It feels off. I don't have to explain it. It was like the club, like the world. It's everything is wrong, huh? What do you mean by wrong? You should be thinking about me right now. I feel out of place, like I'm floating alone. Oh, that makes sense. That makes fucking sense because at this point she would be segregated. She would be like not in the story. So she's feeling like she's feeling alone because she shouldn't be in the story anymore. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Whenever I see you, I feel more and more broken. Fuck you know. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? There's no expectation for you to be like this, so tell me already. So I know about something about it. You really put me in a trap, Blue, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. The problem isn't with me, it's with this world. This world? What are you talking about, Sayori? It really doesn't matter, Blue. It hurts and I wish the pain would stop. You'll never really understand. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori, but I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Blue. There is nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing I can help is that if everything could be as it always was, but it's broken. And it sounds stupid explaining myself. I had you make the literature club because I was selfish. Yep. That made you hurt too. That's depression, stabbing her in the dick. My eye is watering, fucking hell. We're on cue too. We're on cue when she starts crying, I start crying a little bit. Of course that's right on cue, my eye is just fucking watering as soon as she starts crying. Anyways, I once again grab Sarah's shoulders. I don't care if you're selfish, you're vice president, I'm really happy that you'd be on my side. Yeah. Yeah, depression sucks because, like, it can mentally change how you see the world, and it sucks. Because you would think, like, oh, Sayori's give her a hug, she'll be fine, but no, it doesn't work like that. She just sees that as, like, false hope. Regret, which is kind of sad. Like, she doesn't feel right to be, like, happy, which is sad. Because people say, like, oh, depression is sadness. It isn't just sadness. It's literally, it's something completely different that results in the sadness. Like, I have depression myself, so you know. Yeah, your hugs are cold. Okay. Now it's gonna be Yuri. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Yuri's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time at the festival on Monday. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I see something that makes me feel a little bit of panic. Yuri? Oh, there she is. A classic white sweater? Yes, sweater. Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could text me. If I had known, I would have rescheduled you hurry on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think about it for some reason. I decided to ignore it. Let's go inside. I see you bought a lot of stuff for you. That's right. I did manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well. Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Man, today is going to be a long morning. I should put a lot of effort to working with Yuri, or do I go ahead and try to get this errand done as fast as possible? I enjoy working, or just finish it. I enjoy working. Let's say I enjoy it, because like, let's not be a hurry here. I want to spend time with Yuri. I see goes to my room. The first thing she got to around the curiosity is so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Oh no, I'm really embarrassed my room is a mess while you're here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I'm glad you helped you clean. That would be more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. Oh, the manga drawer. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. It's like, watch the hands. Watch the hands. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that I can help with. Decorations and atmospheric enhancements. I'm guessing it's like the first time I was going to see Yuri start farming. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking that far. Of course, I wanted to help take our guests to a faraway place. Good old buckyhead Yuri. Although maybe they'll stop our curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide the experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. You used to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Huh? Intense? I guess that's a bit pertinent. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something I like about, actually. Is that so? That makes you feel relieved? I'm kinda happy. Yeah, don't be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I bought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Like what? Jasmine wheels? She pulls out a few candles in a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that'll be amazing, don't you? Yeah, it'll be really neat. What's that weird thing, though? Oh, this? It's diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Oh, that's so. It's one of my favourite contributors to a positive atmosphere. I'm gonna fucking sneeze. Give me a second, Yuri. Fuck. I'm good. Depending on the... Sorry, wrong voice. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. I thought I said penetrate. Permeate through your body. Voice crack. I voice cracked with Yuri's voice. Fucking hell. Buddy. Buddy boy. I'm just quickly rolling. Give me a second. Try to quit rolling on a video. There. Also, I have to do that other thing. I have to do this. What the fuck? Oh, disable this. That's cool. Sorry about the random pause, guys. Sorry if there's random pause, I just do a quick check and shit. Okay, we'll be 1 sec. Okay, sorry about that. Like I was saying, you can even feel it. Sorry, you can even feel it penetrates through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder, pushes the switch on the button. In just a moment, I incinerate my vapor. Yeah, that's wonderful. What kind of mood is that for? It's the jasmine oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. Thanks to provide more realization. Jump to enhance your emotions. For share poems. That's not suitable. Oh, Yuri. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. I'm using the paper for holding origami. I just write different kanji character on the paper. Kanji, if you do not know, is like a form of Japanese symbols. It's a Japanese language. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? I'm gonna copy some ribbon for hanging on the doorway. Then make it fit the kanji paper. Yeah, it's the same. Would it be beautiful? It would also catch the eye. Maybe just a Pika star. That's really creative. I know I do so good at this. I suppose I can get a lot intense, you put it. Here's a marker. You can write any character you want. I'll help you, alright? Yep, get it to work. You carefully do this. Treat the bag. The knife is strangely beautiful. The blade itself is different. Well, embarrassed, he looks away. He's smiling. It's a really cool knife, is it? We'd like to hold it, and then we prick our finger, we should do. Yep. And is Yuri going to lick it? Is she gonna lick the wound? Yeah, she puts it in her finger and links the wound. Please forgive me, I wasn't thinking. Yeah. And then I think Yuri licks... I think I lick Yuri's finger. So like... Oh, you know what? Now we're even. So weird, Blue. It's call me weird. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. So I think, like, yeah, this is the same. And then she's gonna be like, oh, can you get the water for the fucking... the paint, whatever the fuck it is, something like that. Or for the water tablets, or the paint tablets, whatever the fuck it is. That's not right, actually. Go to the next task. What do you have in mind? To create a banner? The paint tablets, yeah, using water for them. So it comes to water, and then Yuri should roll down her sleeve and look at her scars. Yuri, yeah? Yep, rolling a sleeve. Yeah, Yuri, oh, I feel bad for you, man. Hiding your pain, man, is rough. Hang on the wall behind the podium in front of the classroom. Ah, neat. Well, you're right. Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. If you say so, la la la. Elementary school. I'm sorry if it's all too childish. The way too is the same for me. I was like when I spend time with one person, even something simple like reading. Having a friend next to me always feels like a little easier. I think, yeah. Is that so? The way, I think it's the right way. You're supposed to, I knew you would understand. But at the same time, it caused my head to bump into hers. Yeah, head bump. And this leads to the very third CG you would normally get in the game. Oh, your face. Yeah, something your face. You go get a towel. And this beautiful CG happens. Just go on, guys. Feels really nice. Oh, Yuri. A little ahead today. And be spaced out, it's fine. Yep. We picked the brush again, I wrote silence, has two round brush. Yeah. This is where it starts getting romantic. That should do it. I finished in the night sky, look at the banner. I think I'm better than expected, I'm very happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the layering now? Ah, not yet. There's the dry first, that's true. Perhaps it'd be best to leave it here. Is that okay? So she's gonna leave early, like always. In that case, I don't think there's anything else to do here. You said like the guy's over. No, not that. I just gotta manage to get everything done. I see, I am serious, a little concerned about time. He's not making dinner soon, so you don't have any time left. Yeah. Thanks for yourself. I think we're too responsible to wait much longer, so I'm sorry. Having more time as well, probably my fault. Probably just a slow worker. Not your fault at all. The right things to get things done, right? Yeah. So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Get all the things, I understand why. But this is me last time. Nice lighting. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, it's got to help. Let me know if you do Monday, I will. Well then, I guess I'll see you Monday. Wait. About today, it's finally the lot, because it's again, whether you can, come over. I forget it's got that much. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so they're very thoughtful. I kinda like that about you. And then, Who's gonna jump in? Sarah or Monika? Oh. Blue? Ooh, this is different! I have to leave. Oh, dang. So nobody comes, they're about to kiss, and then they leave. Go worse. But I guess they're fine with this outcome. Tomorrow's date. I accept tomorrow's date with Yuri. Maybe I'll just try not to be awkward about the whole thing. Yeah, that could work. We can still hang out at the cafe this Sunday. Then maybe spend some time staying at my place. Come to think of things, I can already use some help with math, actually. Oh, it's getting saucy. Fucking hell, this looks fancy. We're in Japanese Starbucks. It comes close to Sunday evening. It feels different today. After a short exchange with Yuri via text, she agrees to show up at a Vero Cafe. It's the place where she buys some tea, and my memory serves me right. A few couples of friends groups in there, but it's certainly not the busiest hangout I've ever been to. I appreciate you choosing to spend this time with me, Blue. I suppose you must have felt obligated since I was one of your club members. Don't think of it that way, Yuri. I'm here with you because I want to be. Think of it as a break from yesterday's work. Well, I mean, I just can't think of a reason why you would. I can't but get distracted by watching a gentle Yeah, it makes become more tense. She seems pensive as she focuses on what she's drinking. How do they do it? I believe they're using the same quality of oil and tea leaves they are. The temperature seems correct, and I recognize the same additives. So what is it doing that makes it taste better? You really do take your tea serious, don't you? Yuri nods to the distance, continually milling of what might be different. This is like, something's off. Let's start with all I could choose. Fucking hell, alright. Save scum time. How are things at home? How is school going? What made you choose this club? Well, how are things going at home is going to be too awkward. How is school going is fair. What made you choose this club is also awkward, so middle one. How's school going? School? Well, that's what I have to complain about. I've been getting solid grades for my classes, even the ones which are difficult for me. People say that history is difficult, but I try to think of it as a single cohesive storytelling. High-level math takes a lot more thinking for me, but I managed to struggle my way through to the end. This is great. I'm sure I get a lot out when we're studying together later. Even so, there are days when you walk to school and feels dreadful. Not because of the lessons that I had, but more to do with interactions with the students. Uh-oh. You dealing with bullying at school? Well... At what point would you say everyone's a bully? Oh no. Well, I should explain that thought. It's not as I deal with targeted attacks. After all, no one has left unseen me messages on my desk years now. My words come from much more from comments made by passing. You don't need to answer out loud, but be honest with yourself. When we met, what was the first thing you noticed about me? I would guess it wasn't my eyes. Oh shit. I get it. Oh fuck. Funnily enough, the very first thing I saw about you was her eyes and hair. But you can definitely see what the first thing other guys be seeing. What my mouse is circling. Fuck me. Maybe we should be getting them. That's what I meant to imply. No, she doesn't mean get glasses. Please get a smile. Yeah, she doesn't mean about glasses. She just literally means about a bust. How are things at home? Oh, I can choose all of them. Do you want to get more information? How are things at home? Things are going quite well. There are no problems to speak of. Good to hear. Well, I went nowhere. What things to do in your home? I get a lot of time to myself, and that's not a bad thing. It gives me more time to read a diverse array of stories, as well as trying my own handwriting. I have notebooks and my own writings on the desk in the bedroom. Some of them are quite, eloquent. Eloquent, that's the word. And others, well, they won't be going any farther than those notebooks. And this is more just poetry? Indeed. Why don't you make a story you're proud of for the club's time? I'm sure everyone will be happy to see it and offer their thoughts. Well, maybe once I have a story I feel truly proud of, I'll do that. Oh, and having the time to myself also allows me to practice other hobbies in peace as well. I noticed the visible wince in Yuri's face. It looks like she may have changed the topic from one thing she didn't want to talk about the other. I feel like you've mentioned these other hobbies before. Knife collecting. That's one of them. Yeah, Yuri? How do I know what it is? I suppose it's good to confide with someone. After a little knife episode yesterday. Yep, knife collection. If it's embarrassing for you, I promise I'll tell you what else. Okay. Yeah, knife collection. I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I don't know what it is that draws me to them, but I like them enough to have a collection. I don't think I don't like them at all. I'm into swords personally, so like I said, it's unusual, sure, but there's nothing wrong with it. You probably see sword beauty from other people who want to see. Exactly. Would I really show you one now? I have one with you right now. It's properly sheathed, I promise. But it's told a special place in my heart that I actually never leave my house without one. What do you hear? Don't give me a choice. Yeah, let's slide. What made you think of this club? I no longer thought with you for the library that evening. What made you stay at the Retro Club? I already do a lot of reading of my own accord. I thought that it would be a good opportunity to learn some more titles I would enjoy. Perhaps expand my horizons a bit and discover something new. And make new friends? Oh, well, I can't say I had high hopes in that regard. I know there aren't many of us yet, but I promise the club will continue to get more members over time. I'd know if more people will help me. The way that I make friends is different than most people. Do you at least feel comfortable in the club room? Well, yeah, I do. I think that's a good starting place. Give it time and I'm sure we'll end up with good friends with each other. If you say so. They're not convinced. Maybe it's something to do with their own current relationship with Natsuki. Yeah. Best I change the topic. What about writing poetry? That much has been fine. It's the sort of thing I would have enjoyed during my evenings anyway. I know that sharing it with the others makes you nervous, but has that been okay too? Well, it's been quite satisfactory. Natsuki is quite rough in my writing, but she's quite constructive. I wish you wouldn't just assume the worst like that. We're not out to get you, we're really not. If I don't assume the worst, it will take me by surprise when it does happen. And it will happen, I just know it. Yeah, Yuri has that thing I have too. Like, you have to assume it's going to be bad, otherwise you're not ready for it. You're not ready for it to be bad. Because if it comes out good, happy days, but if it comes out bad, then you're kind of fucked. If you give us time, I think we'll prove you wrong on that. Besides, you've an amazing writing talent. It's like nothing I've ever seen. It's just a choice of writing style. It's not an easy one, and you have talent for us. What you do is really impressive. Thank you. Yuri's avoids direct eye contact with me. Even if she doesn't say it, I can tell by her face she's flat with my comment. We'd better get home before we start time to work. Very well, this is a very relaxed change of pace. Normally I try to come in places during off hours, but it was surprisingly quiet even with many people here. Perhaps I have a chance to better myself as a person by... Yuri Crazy Psycho Face. Yep, that's what was different. Grabbing a sugar packet. She tears it open, pours with tea, and uses the spoon that starts stirring together. Yes, disgusting now, fucking hell. Yuri? I've been adding sugar to my oolong tea and trying to match the sweetness of this blend, but I can never get the flavour quite right. Fucking hell, Yuri, calm down. But they're not using sugar at all, they're using honey. I need to pick up some honey. I wonder if I have time to get some tonight to try it at home for tomorrow. Yuri? You need to do this now, do you? Fucking hell, yeah, Yuri Psycho Face. No, I suppose not. There'll be honey tomorrow as there is today. I'll have my chance. For now, I already have plans. Shall we retire to your home to study? She appears to be at a deep force. I'll give her a chance to live in quiet moments. I forgot Yuri has like those psycho moments, which has that psycho stare. Fucking great. She takes shoes off and goes right into her bag for books. Where should we set up to do our work? We can use this table. I used to be rid of a few things. As I clear the books and some more papers on the table, Yuri takes a seat and gets right to work. I pick up my books to join her and I almost drop my phone. What's the protocol here? Should I be sitting next to her or across from her? Oh. Save scum. Like, personally, I would sit next to her, not because of, like, a sexual reason. I would sit next to her because we did that with the books. You know? Like, we did that when we were reading the book, we were next to her. So... yeah, it makes sense. I can really see how his lovely hair... Of course. She was about... It's probably lavender. It's probably lavender. Square the difference of the x's, then square the difference of the y's, and what comes next? This is maths. Square the difference of the x squared, the square of the difference... I'm actually, I did really well at maths. I'm trying to see if I can understand this. Square the difference in the x's, and square the difference in the y's. What comes next? Add them together and find the square root. Oh, they're doing Pythagoras? A squared plus b squared is c squared? And that gives you the distance between the points? Yeah. Is that Pythagoras? A squared plus b squared equals c squared? If you know maths, do what more maths. It's like, if you want to find the hypotenuse, you like, the opposite would be like 3, for example, and the adjacent would be 5, or sorry, 4. Then the hypotenuse has to be 5, because 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 60, and 2 is 25, square root is 5. But even if it's a bit embarrassing, I kind of like you the effectiveness. Well, if I go through this assignment, I certainly won't complain. So how do you get good grades when subjects even hard for you? Lots and lots of writing. If I don't understand a problem, I take another sheet of paper and start writing my thoughts to come to a conclusion. I find much more effective benefit is problem solving than simply struggling in my head. Maybe try some time. I actually used a similar method to get all the poetry together. Just write down the imagery and thoughts in my mind and then find an effective way to put it together. I can't get results. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, shit. You said you had a knife with you. What do people say about your look? What's your different way of making friends? Not really sure what to say. I mean, even before teenagers began, there's always been the tallest person in my class, even taller than the boys. I went to blossom pretty quickly the fact that left me naturally looking lovely step of the way. Be a blessing. Yeah, because you're tall and you have this, people are going to be very jealous of the way you look. Maybe even a few who are. If it weren't my choice, I would be happy to trade with them. It's bad enough that I need to be careful to avoid back pain because of the way I grew. Yeah. We didn't hear wanted comments about being a hottie whenever I walked to the students. Or worse. Yeah, I feel bad for that. You know how once in a while school allows a day without uniforms? On a warm day, I wore a shirt without sleeves. Perhaps I should give more consideration to the neckline that I did, but I thought it looked nice. Oh, the neckline. And for the crime of exposing my arms and letting a bit of my figure show in order to feel comfortable in the heat. Yeah, sexually loose. Yeah, you were such a whore, or some shit like that. Just repeats it. Oh, Yuri. Yeah, how do you feel? Fuck the rest, how do you feel on it personally? Well, maybe a little. What do you think? No, let's talk about what you think. I get that you want someone else to tell you look nice, but first to hear it from you. When you look in the mirror, what kind of girl do you see? Struggles. What do you think about how I look? Well, I can see how she's been talking about. Yeah. That's what she needed, 100%. Example, Yuri finished assignments. Start sorting the papers and putting the books back to a bag. I like to do my work, she's still halfway from being finished. I wanted to thank you for inviting me along first, Blue. I must admit, I was more relaxing than simply working on my own. Actually, Yuri, I wouldn't mind staying a little longer. I haven't quite finished up yet. Oh, are you sure? I won't be in this nuisance? Not at all, like I said, it's nice having someone to talk to while working. And that's still be too bored of sitting here while I finish up. I'll do some reading fast, okay? You're just to see it takes a book from my bag, opening a bookmark again, right to the reading. I need to ask her. Oh, more questions, fuck. What's your different way of making friends? You haven't forgotten what I said, have you? I like to pay attention to what you have to say, Yuri. Did you make friends online or something? I don't feel comfortable participating in online communities. So what do you do? Well, how should I put this? During lunchtime, I read by myself. It's a great time to find a quiet spot just reading. Books are full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. People who just know how to make a really good friend. Cheer for people. Really put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers or problem solvers who discover mysterious of life. So when you look at that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. Oh no, Yuri. Are you saying that with your friends? Well, not yet. But I think I can change. After all, you and I are nearly friends, right? I'd say more than nearly. Well, I think my problems come from my lack of social skills. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come in really strongly and get a little too intense. Made people know what to be around me. With each mistake, I became a little more reserved in my actions. But that doesn't really help me, people will get to know them. It's just that there are so many things people expect you to know, and they react badly if you were wrong. Like, why did someone tell me when the cupcakes were served at the birthday party, the birthday boy was supposed to take the first bite? Or is that rude to read for someone else's notebook and leave open to intend? Or at the playground, miss me. Now you have to kiss me. It's just a taunt and not a rule. I realize that these actions have no real lasting consequences, but the guilt and embarrassment that goes with them still haunts me. Yeah, I feel that too well. That makes me afraid to talk to people. It's only a matter of time before I make another embarrassing mistake. It's okay, Yuri. For some people, that kind of thing is endearing. What do you mean? These are cute mistakes to make. If I saw you eating a cupcake and being told to wait, I think, oh, she didn't know that. To think of, aw. You feel embarrassed or ashamed by these things, finding about how they might actually make other people like you more. Do you really think so? Yeah. Everyone's kind of their own worst enemy when it comes to embarrassing memories. So even if I was to, make some kind of mistake now, you wouldn't think it's cute? Yeah, probably. Maybe I think of this the wrong way. It sounds like she might be starting to worry less about embarrassing mistakes when they happen. As far as she has a point to a bug back stuff as well. Thanks, stay with me, Yuri. I'm happy to oblige. Why? Do I walk you home? We're already at your home. If I did that, you wouldn't have no one to walk me back. Well, I mean, I don't have very far to go, and it'll give us some time to gather my thoughts. Oh well, I was actually sure. You nervous that the vessel coming tomorrow? Oh yes, of course. Try not to be. If you can find your comfort zone and work on it, you'll do just fine. I think that's what I'll try to do. I'm looking forward to see how you handle things. I take Yuri's hand when I say that. She looks to be surprised. In that case, I won't let you down. Interesting. I walk with Yuri, I get a text. Sorry, it's someone's birthday today. There we go. Sorry about that, it's someone's birthday today. I walk with Yuri in the evening breeze. Halfway through, we hold hands again. This is a beautiful experience. Oh, defo. See, the vessel's coming up soon. I hope things go well. Foreshadowing. I'm joking. It's the day of the festival. It is not. Please tell me Sarah's gonna be okay. Don't make Sarah hang herself or something. Please. Oh fuck. Where's the festival? Complete the bad. Your pages dry. She had me positive text. Funny enough. Oh fuck. If Sarah dies, I'll be so sad. As vice president, she could be that dummy. Is he gonna read the pamphlet? This is a bad dream. What was I thinking? Okay, please tell me Shane's dead. Please. In any case, it was right as I said on the door. Wake up, dummy. But you choice a jelly open the door. Please tell me Shane's dead. Oh. Fucking hell. Blue? Okay, thank God. I was gonna say, it kind of gave me a jump scare, the slap. Wake up, sleepyhead. Who is that? Okay, thank God. Gave me a bit of a jump scare there about camping Kate. I can see it would wake me up. Of course, Siri. Geez, you're quite about lateness. It's the first tip of a very important day. They cracked a door this morning with another club members' presence. To what makes sense if Sayori died. Like, come on now. I should have been dreaming of Yuri's... Fucking hell. Dude, calm down. Dude, you just met Yuri. Fucking chill. Sorry, Sayori. My nose is fucking gone. I mean, you know me. As Monika. You two aren't boring people, huh? I know Sayori isn't, but I would have guessed you were too, Blue. Huh. Jitsu! Science starts to stick around for moments. However, Blue, funny joke. Funny joke! I see the dynamic duo of pink and purple answer. Oh fuck, I'm not doing two voices at the same time. Wait, are you two friends now? I thought... Rude! Fucking rude! Yeah, rude. I guess my date with Yuri must have changed her a bit. Thank God. The stark contrast to your engagements not very much. Now Yuri fans are having a spasm right now. Before I start talking about random topics, just cause, Monika realizes directly the attention towards me. Who are you gonna speak to first, Blue? Speak to first? Don't you want to check out your members or something? Oh, of course, Yuri. Duh. Fuck, that's a no-brainer. Yuri spotted me. Morning, Blue. Text message. Oh, she gives me a hug. How are you this morning, my darling? This is getting far. I'm doing well, Yuri. I slept wonky, but I can't complain. We have my festivals to look forward to. Plus, I got to see you this morning. Seeing you already made me feel better. Her cheeks flushed light red. I'm happy to see you too. I also brought you a gift. Hey! I found this really interesting item the other day, and I thought it would remind you of me. Yuri is embarrassed. You alright? Store? You bought something? As I'm whispering, because like he's trying to like... Yeah, I did. I know you didn't seem... I thought it would make you happy if... Just open the bag, Blue. This better not be a knife. That'd be funny. Oh, it's a pen. A knife. I would die. Imagine if it was a big knife. I'd be fucking dead. Please don't be a knife. It's paws out as a fucking, like, shadow daggers. Not just a pen, but a pen with my name on it. How much does this thing cost? It's got, like, gold engraving on pure black tape on it. That's fantastic. I was forgot to ask. Are you ready for today? Yeah, I am. I've got my poem in a loose idea of what I want to say. Not much other than that, though. Sorry for acting weird. I'm just happy that you liked the gift. As long as it's from you, I always like the gifts, Yuri. Oh, voice crack. I gave Yuri a pack on the lips. She kissed? Who should we do next? Do you know what? I always do Natsuki third. You can go next, Natsuki. How's the Club Cutie doing this morning? I'm not cute, Blue. And does everyone really think I'm the Club Cutie? So, you ready for the festival? I mean, I suppose so. I wish I could get back home because they found a game my dad and I can play together. A game? Is it called Abuse Simulator? Sorry, that joke was bad. You found a game you and dad can play? It's a cool fighting game. Yeah, it's called Run Away. It's called Home Run. Alright, I'll shut up. I'll shut up. It's like a cool fighting game. Me and my dad played. Was it Street Fighter? It's just modern day stuff. He plays all the games like quickly and aesthetic. My dad finds it fun. What game are you on about? Because I might know what it is, depending on what you're talking about. Trust me, you wouldn't know about it. It's a pretty cool fighting game. We argue for the best character. Is it Street Fighter? Blue Fireballs. Yep, fucking called it. Street Fighter. Hadouken! Yeah, Ryu, the main character. Hadouken! Do you think you could whip some Natsuki? You better send him to my audience at that festival today. I'm ready to go, honestly. I've got my attitude since I slept well. That's maybe a poem and treats. Well, that's phenomenal. She looked confused. Oh, I know what that word means. Yuri used to, this morning on our way to the club room. How have you and Yuri been, Natsuki? Me and Yuri? Yuri, nice to see you, think. Maybe it's best we talk about something else. Sorry, I'd love to hear you ramble more, but we have a festival to get to. Let's go strong stay, okay? Let's swing out of the pool park. After sharing returns to the group. Just above the club members. Sayori. I choose you! You're a Pokemon! You're a Pokemon, Sayori! Bulbasaur, I choose you! I remember that game. I used to play it on the arcade console. Don't you remember playing together? Of course I do. Yeah, Pokemon. Well, Sayori. We spent a lot of time battling each other too. So we've got better over the years. My love for gaming must have influenced her, I think. Oh shit. So doing some time to figure out controls, the hardest part is actually choosing. I like the blue ones the most, and they're really strong. Oh, Squirtle. The green ones are really terrifying, fucking Venusaur. Sorry, Bulbasaur. And I remember how nobody could catch them. I had trouble understanding, oh fucking hell, poison types. The pink ones, oh fuck. Sayori's gaming. Kept losing because of that. So that gives us a pretty big part of our home life too. Playing old games as a character listed. Sarah, I get it. Listen, I can be pretty passionate about games, manga, and anime too. So I think we can lead to games club instead. That's fine, I'm happy we're all together. Sorry to interrupt you, but I've only got one thing to say regarding your ramble. And what would that be? I'd love to battle you then tomorrow. Oh fuck. You're on! Oh Blue. Now that you're here, did you get to see the pamphlets? I guess I haven't reviewed them yet. Well, you know how I walked last Friday, and I kind of didn't want to write a poem? So I decided to write one, after you visited me last Saturday. Oh, I see. I started teasing Sarah a little bit. I bet you just feel guilty that everyone had 3 poems, well you had 2. It's true! For the pages, each member's poem is neatly printed on his own page, giving it almost a professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poem from the ones they performed during the practice. Flowers in the field. Nice. Because usually just get out of my head repeating over and over again. Taking a nap. So I thought it would be terrible. Where'd you go with this one? I think it's kind of completes the story, you know? Completes the story? Yeah, the festival going on. It's all balanced. I guess I'll avoid the question for a bit. Are you excited for today? I'm excited and nervous. I have no clue today's going to go out. For now though, I'll keep my head up high. I have to anyways, for you and the others. How are you feeling about today's festival? Well, I feel the same way. I'm honestly waiting for the festival to start so I can see if it either goes poorly or if it goes great. Do you have any poem? You know, the one you're supposed to present today? Ah, right. No worries, I got my poem in. Actually ready for today. As worried as I am for how the day will run, I'm going to try to say this smile and make everyone happy. That's the Sarah we all love and know. Keep it up. I'm out for a high five. Fuck yeah! And of course, Mark is last. Boop. Mark looks perplexed as I approach her. She's got this soft stare on the top of that. Not to mention her hands are firmly pressed to her sides. Yeah, they are. Okay, she's on edge for some reason. Hi, Monika. I said nods for greeting. Hey, Blue. Big day, huh? Yeah. I did a good job of that room this morning. For a moment, I thought the whole thing would be a chore or end up a fight or something. To a point where we'd never see a day happen, you know? Yeah, I guess it doesn't say that for that itself if you think about it, Blue. 3 days, we managed to put all this together. Take a good look. We've got Yuri's banner in the Roman sense, Natsuki's signature cupcake, Sayori's pamphlet designs. Now all we need is to wait to see if people buy into the little advertising stunts that I did over the weekend. Advertising stunts? Yeah, I spoke to some of my old connections to debate at the sports clubs, not to mention some of the faculty. It's amazing what one can accomplish online these days, given a little focused research and simulation. Yeah, I guess I'm just happy we made it to the festival in one piece. Pretty sure things would have been different if what? Never mind. Truth be told, things just seem rather off for some reason. Maybe it's just me, as it feels I've lost my voice. It doesn't seem to follow, but I wish you luck if you ever need to find it again. Maybe I should have left that presidency. I had a really good run in the debate club. I gazed at Marcus' eyes. Those forest green eyes, all you know if they look kind of tired. Don't get me wrong, I like a debate club. I was probably one of the most opinionated people there. Especially when it came to philosophy, ethics, utility, science, technology. But ever since I left, I had to deal with that being lonely. It's crippling, really. Kind of a shame that we didn't get to spend more time together. Oh, we did spend time together at Literature Club. I don't seem to follow. Like I said, never mind. I stare at Monika's odd stance overcomes her. I pat Monika's shoulders and step away from her. After checking in with each of the 4 girls, I go to close the doors to the classroom. I hear the snickering of a 4 behind me. Okay, everyone. Are we ready for the festival? I can't do that. Alright, let's get to work. Oh, shit. Let's do it together. Already, eager students come to visit. Some of them pick up the pamphlets and I read. Others get fancy cupcakes, while a few arrive to buy the welcoming aromatic atmosphere. I can also tell that some of them stay for a photo of Monika. Of course, because she's like the fucking most popular fucking school. Popular school. She's the most popular, what the fuck do you call it? Popular girls. What do you think, Yuri? I think it's beautiful, Blue. Oh, look at that shit. Dude. Wow, look! I can't believe you got all decorated. The Literature Club is beautiful. I let go of Yuri's hand. The final piece. It fits so perfectly, Blue. Yeah, it does. You did a great job, Yuri. Yeah, it looks good. Nice work, Yuri. I guess we can start the poem reading now. There's enough people in the crowd. Though I think Mark is a bit too busy entertaining them. Come join the Literature Club! Cute girls, heartfelt poems, and comedic jokes. Yeah, she's having a lot of fun. Having the 4 of them in the club is enough of a hook to get anyone interested in joining. Yeah, saying as girls in the club definitely does that. Sarah pushed me slowly. Thank you for everything, Blue. Of course. You alright? I'm fine. The headaches are gone now, but I think it's because I understand. Understand what? Oh shit. Understand what, Sayori? Oh! Never mind, Blue. I just need some sleep, that's all. If you insist. Okay then. Asking for a pamphlet. Sayori utilized a happy personality to persuade him to join. Natsuki was... Oh, fuck. Natsuki was getting an English degree because he couldn't speak. My fault. Natsuki was told her cute looks were hook, line, and sinker. Yuri had some deep conversation with a group of 6 guys and got them interested. Dang, Yuri. She's just so busy I couldn't even approach. I can't believe we can trick so many people. I guess I'm take charge. I clear my throat. Okay, everyone, welcome to the Literature Club. Applause erupts through the entire room. We can get started with our presentation after a short speech from myself. Take a deep breath in and can speak. Literature was originally something I wasn't super interested in, believe it or not. I used to be all over graphic novels and only graphic novels. So I can already tell you're asking yourself one question. Why did you stop a literature club if you don't like literature? Well, I may have been forced into it. But I did try out something new. Literature. All of this is literature. They say that once you create a character, they take a life of their own. Because really, at the end of the day, we're all characters in the play. So without further ado, let me introduce you to the characters of our very own literature club. Our Vice President Sayori, Blue! Sayori walks up to me and begins speaking in a whisper. I'm too shy. Maybe I can go first. Hey, you should back up your president. Fine. Hello everyone, my name is Sayori, and before I read my poem, I'd like to tell you a bit about myself. Firstly, I'm quite lazy. I'm normally late because I find it hard to get before bed. The bed is just so cozy. Stereotypical Sayori. It's practically my second best friend. This is actually going really well. Other than manga, literature, and video games, of course. Well, I have 2 first best friends. Blue, and a feeling well known to me. Fucking hell. My back's doing it again. The title of my poem is... Goodbye, Sunshine. Sarah begins to read a poem and sit back and watch her speak without an interruption. Dear Sunshine, why does looking at you hurt? There's no need to cry anymore. The text is getting slower. Because things can stay this way forever. I know we'll see each other again at dawn. Or maybe not. So can I trust you to keep my happy thoughts safe for now? I count each day you give me. Days I wish I would never end. Why are you so far away? Shining and shining. Glowing and glowing. Your love is so warm and happy. It's almost unfair. I can see you clearly now in the sky, so there's no way to say goodbye. So he bows. Dang, man. Oh, and you can actually, like, actually see the poem as well. That's nice. Wonderful. Yuri's poem makes a few people in the audience cry. To keep the ball rolling, I ask Yuri to come forward. Ladies and gentlemen, they are introduced to the next member. She's responsible for the banner on stage as well as the soothing tea you're currently drinking. We have here none of your very own Yuri. Afternoon, everyone. I like to be called Yuri. Yuri's trying to calm our anxiety and Alexis for rocking. I'm happy to see so many people come here today to rejoice over literature. I am regarded at the Literature Club as the sophisticated and eloquent one, but honestly, I have many weird interests of my own. I even write weird. Hopefully this conveys something as a poem, and I now present you my poem. Ghost Under the Lights, Part 3. Okay, that's nice. You better do your poem and listen. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Breathing. I do not think I define the sensation of this feeling. To be pierced by light unending. Oh, it's automatic. Time moves. The arms embrace me. The rhythm of day begins. A stark contrast to the dark I've grown accustomed to. Why do I have form? Giving up on dying, I cry. Death can pursue another day. I kiss his lips. The sun rises. Isolation is bleak. Life is amber. Dang! What a beautiful poem. And we get to see it. Ice is bleak and life is... That's cool. Wonderful, wonderful. Yuri's poem captivates some of the smart looking people in the room. To keep the ball rolling, I asked Natsuki to come forward. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to the next member. She's responsible for the cupcakes you're eating. None other than your very own Natsuki. Ayo, fellow schoolers, I'm excited to present my poem to you today. My poem is short, but absolute. Well, with what it says, anyways. I can't believe I'm doing this, but you know how else I can't believe. How easy can it be to mend a relationship that's fractured? You see, my dad's a bit of an old guy. Just like any dad, I guess. But our relationship hasn't always been the prettiest. We fight sometimes and butt heads. Way more than 18-year-olds should have a dad. However, my dad and I found a simple way to rebuild a relationship. Sometimes, you don't have to make things complex. Simplicity. My poem is more simplistic, which will hopefully be nice. May I present to you Starry Fantasy. I like that name. Give me a little more time to laugh. I know people hate evenings because they are cold. But stars only appear at night, and dark times don't always go. Give me a little more time to cry. I know it's easy to count stars with friends, but friends are already hard to find. A good time to always end. Give me a little more time to try. I know that 1 + 1 is 2, and letting go of expectations, but sometimes it's alright to lose. Give me a little more time. Interesting. Interesting. What a beautiful poem. And then we can read it. Wonderful, well done. Natsuki's poem was so good, people actually stopped eating cupcakes and listen. For the final piece, I asked Mark to come forward. She has a composed look on her right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll introduce you to the last member, but I'm sure you already know her. Come on up and say hi. Marcus stands in the air of confidence. Hello everyone, so glad for me to get up here. As many of you know, but I used to be in the debate club. I also let you know that I still hold a lot of opinions. That's never going to change. That leads to my issue, I guess. Believe it or not, I'm rather lonely. I live a bad home life, no broken relationships, no issues with mental health. My life for the most part is pretty good too. I'm surrounded by friends, plenty of admirers, but I suffer from something very others suffer from too. Loneliness. I guess I never really open up people as much as they did, all of you here. I'd like to thank Blu for giving me this chance. Otherwise, I'll still be in my old club probably making a mess of things, so thank you. My poem today is going to talk about my feelings. My feelings about today, my feelings about this club, my feelings about life, and about stuff in general. The title is Doki Doki Literature Club. Very fitting name. Glitch. The little glitch there was kind of, scary, but okay. What was it to write a happy ending? A pen without an owner. A story without conflict. Control was my only remedy. Fear, my frantic ally. Like stanzas in a poem, we were words tied to choice. Glued together by chance, like instruments to a song. And yet, I called it Doki Doki Literature Club. A place where words turn to love. Okay, this is clever. A place where love turns to literature. A place where literature was music. It began with a bleak epiphany. That existence was orchestrated style. A whole of infinite choices, like a free-form poem. Endless in potential. Free from structure. Control was an illusion, and fear, my true enemy. What is a writer without a pen? A struggle without a story. Maybe happy endings aren't real. Maybe villains aren't real. Maybe this place. Maybe this. Maybe. Okay. Can I pause a second? Oh, a beautiful poem. Yeah, that's clever. It's very clever because Monika was the one who made Doki Doki Literature Club. Absolutely amazing. That poem is pretty freeform. A lot of people in the audience take him back because it says I'm not going to pump up poetry. After Monika reads the poem, I moved to the front of the classroom. Well, it's good to know they finished their poems. There's yet another requirement for me to allow you all to leave the Doki Doki Literature Club. People applaud the club's new nickname. I even see Marcus' eyes twinkle from the corner of my eye. My gaze turns to the crowd festival attendants. Please look at the back of the handmade pamphlets on your way out the door, and don't forget to take another cupcake for a cup of tea. We all stand in front of the classroom. Okay, that's neato. And just like that, Doki Doki Literature Club comes to an end. I see the rest of the club members clean up, with some of them entertaining questions from our future members. That makes me very happy. In such a short time, I managed to turn a small and relatively unknown club into an unbeaten popular school icon. Plus, my girlfriend is a real keeper, fucking Yuri, of course. Do you need assistance, Blue? I'm fine, Yuri. Today was a long day. Let's go home. Indeed, let's. Yuri and I actually do it together. That went fucking great. Oh my god, look at this. We came outside just in time to see the sun set as we walk. Yuri at my side, trading glances with me at the view. I suppose you're John. Fucking hell, sorry, side note. I need to have to go west on the way down my back. The sun would get pretty annoying if I stop walking. It takes about 50 Yuri to turn back to face me. Is something wrong, Blue? Well, not really anyway. I just realized something. Yuri takes me clear way to continue. I don't actually know where we're going right now. I was kind of assumed we're going this way between both of this interaction, but Yuri chuckles, which is the best to cover her mouth. But that doesn't mean we have to go this way. Is that what you were about to say? I guess so. I need to do up my dressing gown. Well, where did you suggest we head off to then? Yuri smiles at me playfully, clearly inviting me to come up with a good response. Actually, I'm not sure we can think of where we could go right now. Is that difficult? I don't know, it's just, once their entire lives or entire existence has been Labor Festival. I see. I actually agree with you now I think of it. This line of thinking is more deep and profound than I expected. Where are we going in our lives? What is our adventure destination? Where's our goal? Do either of us even have any of those things? And do our paths coincide beyond this whole period? Do we share the same endpoint? I look up to your eyes. This is somewhere deeper than that. Even this moment Yuri makes me question my entire existence plays at this point onward. I know exactly what the response to give would be. Yes. That's right, yes. I don't know what the path looks like, it's that it's going to be with you. Aww. I feel exactly the same way. So as long as I know that the journey is going to end, I don't care where it takes us in the meantime. After a moment, she turns away, but not timidly. Instead, she clearly lost in thought again. Perhaps our immediate concern should not be where we're going. Instead, it should be what we are doing. This time, I turned my own head thinking what she said. Actually, that's a good point. What were we going to do by now? I look back at the street we walked down. She follows suit, and we both find ourselves back in our own shadows. It strikes me how much longer there is in mine, owing her to how tall she is. We both stand there in silence, lost our own thoughts, staring at the ground. I get stripped off of me. Where did you get something like this? I suppose we can go see that place together if you like. There's a retailer near where I live that specialises in engraved memorabilia. I wanted to ensure the pen I gave you was of high quality. I can't help but smile at this. Never said in person, actually. Is that so? No one's ever gifted you something customized to you before? Not really, no. That's generic gift, I suppose. I mean, yeah, it'd be gifts I wanted for random things on a box or something, but no one's ever gone to the trouble of giving me a personalized anything before. That sounds awful. Am I really the first person to do so? Yeah. But honestly, that makes it a more special result. Then I smile, press in the face. I have a second gift personalized. Do you? And looks down at me for a few seconds. Oh, she's gonna kiss. Yep, called it. Yep, I called it. So I can't push my neck any further. I take the head and stand on my tippy toes. Steps back to full height. I can't but think. She seems so much more confident about herself and how she carries herself. I can't help but marvel how majestic she is right now. With the sunlight playing off her face and the long stretch to the street, we start walking again. Neither of us say a word, but I keep staring up occasionally. Oh, that's so sweet. We're going to get tea eventually, right? Well, need perhaps entirely accurate, but I do really need some tea, yes. Did you ever get that honey you wanted? No, I didn't actually. Would you go stop by and get someone away? Absolutely. I know of an essential honey shop that's right along the path. Artisanal honey shop? Is that really a thing? Let me show you, boy. I think I might get tomorrow. Aww. Oh dang, that's it. I've reached Yuri's ending. Oh, and it closed. It just closed itself. Okay, let's reopen it. So that's one of the endings, okay. Where the fuck is... It's like, you have reached Yuri's ending, game closes. But that's one of the 11 endings that are in this game. So I got, what was it, Yuri's good ending, was it? Interesting. I'll have to write this down because, you know, we're going to be getting more endings than just that, believe me. Ooh. Wait, what? I'll back up the game when this happens. I had a good time at Yuri after the festival. The club intellectual finally warmed up to me. It's a beautiful ending. However, I noticed a dusty envelope on my desk. It's a few days old. I woke up with a suspicious smile. There's never a seal with a green heart. A crimson pen lies next to it. Eh? Okay. Oh. To find you at every end. Ooh, interesting. So it's letter from Monika, I guess? I had dreams they're giving you my pen instead from you. Wait, oh god. Interesting. Do 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 do. Yeah, I moved on. This world I'll die with our memories, but nothing new is the price I'll have to pay. Interesting. Infinitely yours, Monika? Yeah. Because the Monika Mono went for Yuri. Interesting now, okay. So we've got one of the 11 endings. That's the Yuri good ending, I think it said. Something like that. Yeah, original game thought so. But that's only one of the endings. There's 11 more. Like, there's fucking 11 more endings. That's not the end of this game. There's 11 fucking more endings. Well, shit. They say thicker 11 endings, right? I'll just confirm that. Monika before story. I heard there are like fucking like 11 endings. Do 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 do. Yep, fucking 11 endings. There's actually 3 secret endings too. So this isn't the end of this game, by the way, because there's more endings we gotta get. Do 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 do. Yep, Team Monika. Do 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 do. Ooh. Sarah's come out. So Sarah, that has cut out. This is my final goodbye blank. I finally understand happiness can be found to end reality, a reality that is designed to let friends' dreams come true. Thank you for playing. Is it gonna close? Yeah, it's gonna close. So what happens if I reopen it? I've still got to get like 10 more fucking endings. So if I reopen it, what the fuck happens? I have to like reinstall the entire thing? Are you taking the piss? Joking now? I don't want to reinstall the entire thing. Well, I'm gonna have to reinstall the entire thing to get the other endings then. Well, that's a piss take. Why do I have to reinstall the entire fucking thing? Ugh. Well, I'm gonna have to reinstall the entire fucking thing again to get the next endings. But that is one of the endings. I'm gonna write this down too. Because I need to fucking remember this shit. Monika before story, so we've gotten a Yuri ending. Well, I was called Yuri 1, I guess. I find it kind of a piss take that you have to refresh every single time we want to get every ending. So that's kind of sad. But so I have to leave a part 2. This game is not over yet. I've got to like reinstall the game and get fucking the other endings. But for now, if you guys have enjoyed, drop a like and subscribe. It always helps you guys see the point on the channel. Also, Discord and Twitch. Go join Discord, just on the gist. And Twitch, I'm on there more than anything. I know it's not difficult, but it's true. See what on Twitch if you want to say hello to as a person. And also, Mike and H was part of the Formcraft team. Go check them out for all the content, the praise, and the love. But apart from that, it's been Blue, and I'll be seeing you in hopefully part 3, depending on if I can actually get something done. Peace.